Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival. As you can see, I'm facing the ground because otherwise Enderman will kill me. Now, if we take a look at my inventory, you probably noticed that things are a little bit different to last episode, and you probably noticed that there wasn't an episode on Monday. Now, the reason for that is because I died and lost everything, and I mean everything. My fully enchanted diamond armor, all the tools, my elytra, all the shulker boxes. What in the world was that? Okay, anyway, lost everything, basically. Everything I found in the last episode, everything I had on me, everything I had in the shulker boxes, gone. So, I had to start from scratch. I had to create a load of diamond armor, which I've now enchanted, diamond tools that I had to enchant and everything as well, just so that I could record this episode, basically, and although I didn't have to, I still did it anyway. So, since the last episode, I have managed to work out a design for a starter house. Our Strider friend is still here, it is the same one. So, yeah, we're going to be working on a base. I was stupidly killing Enderman last episode, and that's what got me killed in the end. But we're going to kill this one, thank you. Looks like I must have been fighting that one before, since it's on low health. But, yes, we are going to be working on a base in this episode. We need to find a location for it, and we then need to gather materials for it too. But, I've been thinking of an idea. I know I wanted a slanted roof, and I wanted it to be heavily inspired by a ranch house, because we're going to be living on a ranch. You're going to have a barn with some animals, meaning striders, hoglins, things like that. Never animals, really. And that's the idea, but then I couldn't figure out a design for it, but I've got one. I'm not 100% into it. It's not my favourite design in the world. Starting to realise how bad I am at building, actually, so I need to do some research and try and practice a little bit to get a little bit better. But yes, so that's what we're going to be doing in this episode, basically. So, yeah. I mean, as you can see, we've got quite a few blocks on us already, most of which we're going to put away in there, because we don't need them on me at the moment. These nether bricks I already had in the overworld, so I just brought them from there to here. Oh, didn't mean to pick that one up. And yes, so we basically had to start from scratch. And also, you might be able to tell from my arm when I was then breaking, but I did change my skin. So we're going to move away from that over there. And I realised I didn't bring buckets, but oh well, too late for that now. But let's take this armour off real quick. And as you can see, I said last episode that my sky jumper wasn't very suited for the nether, so as you can see I have got some piglin's clothes on now. I've got the gold belt buckle and everything. I kept my my little metal arm bit on the skin, and yeah, so I basically took the piglin texture and removed the piglin like colour of the piglin and just put it over my skin, so voila, that's basically it. We're basically now one with the pigmen, so, or piglins, I mean, I apologise. Wrong names, you know. So, yes, we also don't have any gold whatsoever to trade with, because it's all in the overworld, and I forgot to pick some up before I came here. Now, come on, get out. Okay, so this bow has infinity on it because it just got that on it and I couldn't be bothered to enchant another one, so it's an infinity bow, which, to be honest, I'm not complaining about. I would just have to fix it every once in a while whenever I can. Do not put me anywhere near the lava, thank you very much. I've had enough of lava, I say, as I'm in the nether again. But, I mean, honestly, the thing I'm most annoyed about, the armor I can get back, that's fine. The elytra, it took me so long to get that elytra, and now I'm going to have to go back into the end and look for another end city. I think I'm going to, well, I mean, it's not going to be anytime soon, but I will do eventually. I think I'm just going to go the opposite direction to which I went last time and just hope for the best. I mean, I honestly don't know what else to expect, so I'm just gonna hope that there's an NC closer the opposite direction. So we are gonna leave our strider friend here for now because we don't have a fishing rod, but we're gonna travel out this way. We're gonna go to the basalt deltas, or the deltas, whatever people are calling them. And we do need blackstone, so we are going to have to do some mining in this biome. I want to... Oh, okay, nope. I want to avoid those, and I also want to avoid the lava, because that's not going to be too great if we fall into that and lose everything for a second time. And that won't be too great. I won't really appreciate that. Also, Universe SMP has... Okay, that's a ravine. Do not want to fall in there. It has now been updated to 116, so I will be on there again at some point. Episodes will still come out. I am still on there. I just haven't been playing it. I will be back on it. There will be an episode soon on it. Not entirely sure what to do. I mean, me and Dylan still have to finish our base, basically. Didn't mean for that to sound like I'm saying basically, but you know, that's how it turned out. Now I'm getting cornered by these and I do not appreciate that, so get out please. Thank you very much, Lee. Get out. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand here and kill this because I do want to be near the lava, because of course striders, I mean, they're basically lava horses at this point. They're not exactly lava horses, but they're close enough. And in fact, they're probably cooler. Ah! Magma cube head! There we go. Problem solved. I was upset about losing the magma cube head because they are relatively rare. And when I fell in the lava and died, I was like, oh no, the magma cube head. But we got it back. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I do want to be down near the lava because I'd like to make a lava docks, right, where we can take the strider out and we can, you know, just walk it out into the lava. These are really hard to travel through. Okay, no, 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 no. None of that, thank you. You can stay away. Get out. Get out. No. Back away. Thank you very much. You can get out too, and you can get out, and you can all get out, and you can get out, and you can get out, and you can get out too, and all of you can die. Thank you very much. Goodbye, and goodbye. I don't have the time to be messing about with those today. I do not fancy that at all. But let's try and go on the outskirts, and hopefully we can find a place to set up. Now, it looks like it's just more basalt deltas over here, and I don't particularly want to set up in a delta. But there is a lot of blackstone. I don't like how I'm lagging every once in a while. That really isn't going to be very useful, especially if I lag when I'm near lava. That's not going to be too great. But yes, there is a lot of blackstone, so I think what we should do is gather some of that up, and then we can use it, because the roof of my base is going to be made out of blackstone. It's going to have a regular blackstone trim, but then it's going to be polished blackstone for the rest of it, I believe. And like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. I was going to say I'm not 100% on the design, which would also work, but I'm not the biggest fan of the design I came up with, but I'm not going to change it. We'll just build something better and keep it as like the first idea. I'm trying to avoid these magma cubes as much as I can because... Okay, great. Well, looks like we can't avoid them for much longer. Let's head under here, just for now. Okay. So, we also will be looking for netherite at some point. I'm not entirely sure when exactly, but at some point. I mean, the best method, I think, from what I've seen, is the bed method. You know, just using a bed and blowing up all the blocks, because obviously beds blow up in the nether. So we will do that, and for that, we're not going to use wool, we're not going to use sheep, we are going to use striders. So basically, for those of you that don't know, striders drop string, or at least they used to. I don't know if that was changed, I hope not. If it is, then we're going to have to do something else, but I'm pretty sure that striders drop string. Therefore, we can use said string to create beds, which we can then use as an explosive device to gather ourselves some, I completely forgot the word. How can I forget the word for the newest, best item in the game? Netherite. How did I forget that? I don't know. One minute it was there, and I was talking about it, and the next minute it was just gone. Okay. So, yes. Netherite. We can use that, basically. We can use beds to look for that, so that's what the striders are going to do. Also, we're going to ride them, of course, across the lava. They are going to be our noble steeds of the Nether. Although I'm not entirely sure what type of animal they are, or, like, what to class them as. Because I feel like sometimes the noises they make leads me to believe to call them, like, I don't know. They seem kind of frog-like, but then also I don't think they're frogs. And I don't think, obviously, from looking at them, they are any type of realistic animal ever. Just full stop. So, but I don't know. Are they reptiles? Are they amphibians? I don't know. That's the word I was looking for earlier, not frogs. Amphibian. I don't know. It's strange. I'm not entirely sure what to class them as, and they're obviously not horses, but you ride them like horses, so maybe? Okay, please don't do that to me, thank you very much, Drain, since you do break faster. Okay, so note to self, do not dig into that wall. Okay, awesome. And we're going to keep going this way. I'm not entirely sure how much blackstone I need for this project. But, I don't know, I'm trying to think how many blocks wide it is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll just gather up a few, and by a few I mean a couple stacks. Probably, we'll go with 4 stacks, I think. I think that should be a decent amount for now, and then if we need more, we can come back and gather up some more for ourselves to work on. We also need some warped and crimson planks for this build, and also some logs too, or stems, I guess, stripped stems. I wanted to go for a mostly Nether themed style, I guess, and I sort of struggled to come up with something that worked, and I think it kind of worked only because I went on Google and looked up Nether houses and got inspired by this one mansion that I found, which I'll put a picture of on screen now. And I'm not entirely sure who made it, but I literally just looked up Nether house, and it was one of the ones that popped up, and I was like, ooh, I like that a lot, but I didn't want to just straight up take the design and build it in my world and be like, yeah, so I built this, because that's not what we're doing. So I just used the color palette because I liked the color palette, and we're going to try and work something out from there, basically. So I also probably should have brought some ice, because I'm pretty sure we can make basalt or basalt on lava, right? I'm pretty sure that's a thing you can do, because this is basically the cobblestone of the Nether, right? I'm pretty sure, anyway. But yeah, so we got to try and let's use netherrack to pile across. Don't you dare. Okay. I saw what it was trying to do, trying to knock me into the lava. I do not appreciate that very much. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to try and look for a nice area. I'm thinking probably warped forest. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe... Definitely not a soul sand valley, that's for sure. Definitely not a basalt delta. Or, is that what they're called? Yeah, basalt deltas? That is what they're called, right? That's what we're in. Yeah, basalt delta. I've been saying it this entire episode, yet for some reason I just forgot the name of it, or it didn't sound right. It was strange, don't worry about it. But, yes, so it's going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so it looks kind of open over here. Maybe we should head over there. I'm going to get rid of this. But yes, so I want... It's definitely going to be torn between the Crimson and the Warped Forest. And I'm leaning towards Warped only because... For the very simple fact of most of the house is made out of the Crimson planks. So I feel like there'd be too much Crimson around for it to work. But I think instead of traveling this way, because I believe something new is coming, like a piglin brute or something. So I don't want to find a bastion yet, because when I do find a bastion, I want it to have one of the piglin brutes in it. So I'm kind of going to wait for that update before I do anything else, I think, or explore too far. And I'm pretty sure I've made my mind up now, and we're going to shift on that so we don't take damage, and we're going to shift all the way along here too. I think we're going to set up in the Warped Forest, because it is basically my favourite biome. I like it a lot, although I do like the Crimson as well. To be fair, there's not a single biome in this update that I can say I don't like. I do like them all. There's just some that are more scary than others, like Basalt Deltas and Salt Sand Valleys. They are all very scary due to the sheer amount of ghasts and magma cubes, you know. I mean, if there were blazes everywhere, I would be even worse off. There is a Strider just stuck down there. I still don't like how they like creak. I don't know, it's kind of like... The reason I said they're similar to frogs is because it kind of sounds like a croak, in a sense. Like, it's not, but it's like the closest thing I can say it sounds... Don't do that again, lag. Jeez. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of like close to a croak, I guess. So that's why I keep referring to them, or not referring to them, but when I say what I think they are, I say the closest thing I can think of are frogs, because it's just what they sound like, really. So we're going to be very careful. I don't know why I decided to go through this way, but it's too late now. Now, I believe, yes, okay, we have found the Warped Forest, and I know we're basically just under 20 minutes in already, and we haven't gotten any building done, but we have gathered up our supplies, and hopefully we can now find a good place to set up. And I'm pretty sure, when I was making my way back here, because I didn't save the exact coordinates, I'm pretty sure that no, you better... Oh, for God's sake, of course I did. I didn't mean to look at the Enderman, but I looked at the Enderman, so now I've got an Enderman after me. Get out. Get out. Get out. Thank you. Right, now these warped roots can go back down there, because I don't need them right now. Anyway, I did also bring a diamond hoe with me this time, because they are very important, it would seem. So, I think... I thought that one was going to attack me then. I think I'm going to pile up, I think. And I'm going to build a little staircase. Hopefully this will make it easier to get the Strider up later on. But the only problem with this is how high up it is. Right? Now, usually you'd want something, like I said, I want something close to the lava so I can have like a docks for the Striders where I can ride on them into the lava like straight away and have like a stable area by the lava lakes. I don't know, something like that, but that would require this to be lower down, and as you can see it's not, which is why I was looking for another one, but I think that's going to take too long, so we might as well just go with this one and hope for the best. But what I'll do is I'll follow the Warped Forest this way, and hopefully I can find something slightly lower down and closer to the lava, like this. Although it's still very high up, and I am lagging very much. In fact, my game is not responding, so that's great. Oh, it's back. Okay, so I want to try and find an area that's slightly lower down than the rest, all while not not looking at Enderman, preferably. That's going to be the only downfall to living here, the Enderman. There is an abundance of Enderman here, and that's not going to be too great, to say the least. But, yeah, that's going to be our only problem of living here, I think. And, of course, lava everywhere too, which doesn't really help, but we can handle that. We can handle that a slightly bit more. A slight bit more? A slight bit more is what I'm trying to say. What's this area? Like a little alcove. And what's down here? Okay, so it's that area we saw before. Now, it's a little bit closed off, I think, for my liking. But let's keep following around and see what we can find. So, we're going to keep walking. Keep looking at the ground too, so we don't stare at any Endermen. I don't appreciate how much lag I'm getting. I really don't appreciate that. We've got our golden boots on, so that no piglins should attack us. Not that they really spawn in this biome, I've noticed. They don't really spawn too much. I know we just walked past one, but in general, they don't really spawn in this biome too much. They do every once in a while, but they're not very fond of this biome, it seems, so yes. And the reason I've got a hoe, by the way, isn't for growing crops. I'm not going to be growing crops. It's because they insta-break, or if they're enchanted anyway, they insta-break the warp blocks, look, just like that. And then we've got warped warp, you know? So that's why I brought that, because it's just going to make things easier than gathering it all slowly, which is what we were doing before. So I'm going to follow the edge of this in hopes of it going down, or like sloping down rather than changing biomes, and then it'll be next to the lava. I'm hoping it sort of just drops. Oh, there is actually land down below us, I then noticed that. But, whoa, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. It's a lot lower down over here. Alright, let's make our way down and see if we like what we see. Right. So, got some striders. Okay. Not bad. Okay, mind the Enderman. Don't look at them. Okay. So, we can survive this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just 1.5 hearts. Okay, so this is relatively close to the lava, right? Like, it's slightly floating over there. But this area is relatively close and relatively open, except for this. But other than that, it's pretty open. Aha! Oh, look at the little baby strider. Ooh, this... Okay, I think, depending on how big this area is right here, this might be where we're going to set up. Okay, so let's jump over here. Hopefully, this is quite a large area. It's not massive, but it's also not tiny. I think, yes, I think this will do. I think this will do very nicely. It's right down by the lava. We're going to have easy access to the lava. There's also land over here, which is close to the lava too. We've got some... That's a bastion. Is that a bastion? I mean, it's Blackstone and we don't have a delta here, so I'm going to assume that it's a bastion. I mean, as soon as I enter it, I should get an achievement. Yep, those were the days. So yeah, this is a bastion. Oh, yes it is. Okay, looks like we're setting up by a bastion. We will explore that, not in this episode, because I am not ready for that at all. But, we also do now need to find a Crimson Forest. Actually, no, yes we do. Never mind. Strider. I was going to kill it, but... Okay, you stay here, alright? We're gonna... Let's get an ender chest down as well. We're gonna set up base here, but I'm gonna have to pause real quick. And, I will be... Well, it's gonna be instant for you guys, but I'm gonna head off quickly, and I will be right back. And I'm back after a very quick toilet break. So, where we were was we were building, or we were gonna get started building the house. Now... We're going to need some stuff, and as we can see, we've got a strider here, who we might keep, actually. But I think, real quick, what is the best thing to get these with? I'm going to guess that it's a hoe. Oh, yes! It is definitely a hoe. Jeez, okay. Well, at least we know what block is best to grab that. Why does that sound like a dinosaur? Like, I don't get it, but okay. No, wrong block. There we go. Or wrong tool, actually, not wrong block, but... Okay, let's get all of this then. So, since in the Nether, you can't actually sleep anyway, we are going to be using this base house-ish shack thing, I guess, as a sort of storage room, I suppose. In a sense, it's going to be like a shed, really. And when we eventually make a respawn anchor, that's where it's going to go in here, basically. So, we need to make some of these, and we need to make some chests. Now, I wish they had warped and crimson chests. That would be incredibly awesome. But they don't, sadly, so we can't do anything about that. But I'm going to go ahead and put all of this stuff in here and gather up all of this. Thank you very much, Lee. There we go. Not thank you very much, Lee, but thank you very much, Lee. Okay, so we are also going to cut down this one too, just because this is where we're going to build. But we are going to have to head out and get some crimson stems and wood planks, basically. So, but that's fine. We can do this for now, and we can grab this and do this, and there we go. So let's pick all of these up. And we can get started on the base layout. Now, while I was temporarily gone, sitting on the toilet, of course, as most of my greatest ideas come to me as I'm sat on the toilet. That was a joke, but also kind of not a joke. I think I'm going to build the shack right here, jammed into this little corner. And the reason for that is because with the sloped roof, the main issue I had with it was the lack of detail on the side and back. Now, if we jam this into here, that problem is gone. So, I'm thinking maybe that's what we could do instead. But, what do we need? We need to make some of this. Not that, but this, if it would actually do it. Polished basalt. Okay, and we're probably going to need a bit more than that, actually. I don't know how much exactly we're going to need, but quite a bit, I'd imagine. There we go. That'll do for now. We'll probably end up making some more. But, this guy is still cold and out of lava, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn these into planks. We're going to make some sticks, and we're going to make a fence just to tie this little guy up to. Just for now, because we're going to keep them around, because our Stridey boy and this little one, who we're going to say is a girl, for the sake of why not, they're going to be our they're going to be our mother and father of all of the other Striders, born into our ranch that are going to get killed. Never mind, that doesn't matter. Anyway, let's see. I know you're cold, I know you are, but there's lava here, and yet you still chose not to go in it, so you are wait, is that even the right one? There's another one here. Or am I... Okay, I'm seeing things. I could have sworn that I just saw a Strider here. Maybe not. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's pull all of this stuff away that we don't need on us right now. We're gonna keep the ender pearls on us just in case we get into a sticky situation that may require them. So, we could get started, but I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take some screenshots of this area, and we are going to hop up here and hope that there is a crimson forest right next to this forest. If there is not, then we're going to have to travel quite a little bit, but hopefully there shouldn't be one too far away. We're going to go this way to look for one anyway, because, I mean, spawn is somewhere around here. Not close, but not far either. And also, now that we're in here until we get obsidian, or enough obsidian to get out. So, yeah, we're going to be in... Oh! See? There we go. Problem solved. There is a crimson forest right over the hill. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, we're stuck in here until we until we trade the piglin enough to have enough obsidian to get out, basically. So, we are going to be here for quite a while, it would seem. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab up some of these, because we lost everything last episode, or off episode, but still. And we're going to grab some of this, because then that way we can grow some more of these beautiful mushroom fungus thingies. You can get out of here. I do not appreciate... maybe we should have killed it, because we're going to kind of need those, but it's fine. We can get more. Right, so we're going to make our way around here, and we are going to grab some more of these well, I say some more. The only crimson stuff that we've actually got at the minute, because the rest burn in lava. So we're going to grab all of this. There we go. Perfect. Keep grabbing all of this. And then we're going to mine this too. Perfect. We're going to need quite a bit more than what we just grabbed. But I did bring some bone meal. And we can get more from bone blocks, because there's quite a few bone blocks in this general area. And by the general area, I mean the Nether. So we should be able to get quite a bit of bone meal to create some more of these mushroom fungus things if we need to. Still not sure whether to call them mushroom or just fungus, even though mushroom are fungus. I don't know. I don't know, but either way, I think they're mushrooms, right? These are like crimson mushrooms. Well, what are the little ones called? If the little ones are crimson mushrooms, then surely the big ones are just larger versions of them, right? I guess. Let's see. Let's grab this. Okay, so this is a warped shroom. Warped fungus. Not a warped shroom, okay. So, if we can get a crimson shroom... I think this was one. Oh, no, it's just... The blue ones have orange specks on them, and I thought it was a red one, but... They're not any red... Oh, there's a red one. Okay. So, what are these? These are crimson fungus, then. Yeah, so they are just big fungus. I guess? I don't know, we're not going to head back quite yet, because we haven't got that many stems, but I do need to grab some more of this crimson nylium, because basically the only way to get a renewable source of the fungus is by bone mealing the nylium. So, yeah, what is up with these dinosaur noises? And also, fun fact... Did you know that the noises that we hear, well, obviously you'd know, but you wouldn't really think about it until I say it out loud. The noises the dinosaurs make probably, or the dinosaurs make in movies at least, are probably not what the actual dinosaurs made, because how would we know? Because there were no humans around to hear the dinosaurs, therefore the noises we hear in movies just aren't correct, basically. I mean, they could be, but we have no way of, like, proving otherwise, I guess. Unless there's, like, a fossilized dinosaur with a working voice box or something like that, which, honestly, wouldn't surprise me, not gonna lie. It would not surprise me at all if that was a thing. So... I mean, yeah, fun fact, the dinosaur noises in the Nether just sort of reminded me of that, so I said it, and that's basically it. We've got another one of these. I think I'm going to grab my fortune pickaxe. Luckily, I didn't have that on me when I died in the lava, but we're going to use this, and we're going to gather up this, and hopefully get some gold that we can then use to trade. We're probably going to get attacked by piglins for this, and speak of the devil, there we are. But I am going to mine a few of these. There aren't any more around, right? No, there are not. So we are going to gather up a few more of these. There we go, problem solved. Inventory full. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. You came out of nowhere. Alright, what else have we got on us that we don't particularly need? The crimson roots we can come back for, alright? Okay, so let's grab these. Ooh, there's a crossbow. Do we really need it? No, it's basically broken anyway, so Not really much point, but let's grab this. Okay, and let's make our way back to where our home is going to be. I know we didn't get much crimson stem. I mean, is there any more up here? Like, immediately up here? Because if there is, I'll collect it, and then we'll move on. Without looking at these endermen, preferably. Aha, yes there is. The answer is yes. Okay, so let's grab this axe, and we'll mine this, and we'll mine this too. I didn't look at any of them, did I? No, I don't think so. Okay, and we might as well get all of this, because otherwise it's going to be hanging here, and I don't really appreciate that. All this. There we go. So is there any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we are going to make our way out of here. Ah! Perfect. But, yeah, no, we're going to need a lot more than 14. We are going to need a lot more than 14, so we might as well cut down a few more of these while we're here. We'll take this one, because there's barely any on it, but also we'll leave some of this stuff floating, I think, for now, because we can always come down. We're going to basically obliterate this crimson forest, so we might as well just take the stuff from it and use it now. And also, why don't we just eat these pork chops just to get them out of the inventory, because it was just from that one hoglin I killed earlier, who then had a friend and a child, so that's great. But we're going to break this and this one too, and hopefully we can get some more of this stem. We're going to have to build up, but that's fine. There we go, and we are going to also take you and you, because you are very cool looking blocks. I then thought that that was the stem, but it's not. How much have we got? 46. That should... Okay, no. I will take you though, and you, and you. You two, peace. You can stay here. I did then salute them in real life, so, I mean, why not, you know? We're gonna leave those guys there. Hopefully, if the piglins don't kill them, they'll still be here, and we can come back for them. Either way, they spawn in the Crimson Forest anyway, so we can come back for them at any point. How did we get down here? How did we get down here? I don't know. We can just break back up. Okay, there we go. And let's break you. And that sounded like a... Oh no, it's a piglin. They're running from... they're running from the zombified piglins. Okay. Anyway, I mean, we've been recording for 37 minutes already, and we haven't really done any work on the base. So, I think, to be honest, it's not going to take too long. How far did we actually go? This is where... Yeah, jeez, we didn't go far at all. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is we'll set up where we're going to build, and then I'll cut, and we'll basically just, I'll finish it, and then we'll come back to it, and I'll be like, boom, this is what we did. So, let's clear our inventory a little bit. Let's make a bunch of golden ingots, and by a bunch, I mean 10. Okay, let's put those away in there, and these, since we don't need those, stone cutters down, because we might need that. Okay, so, let's see. I don't really remember exactly how to do this. Probably should have written it down, but I didn't, so it's kind of too late for that now. Let's see. So, we need to kind of work out exactly where this is going to be, because it's going to be mostly made of crimson planks, not crimson stems. So we're going to make a bunch of these into planks. And then we need this too, because this is what the base is going to be around it. So it's definitely going to be nuzzled in here, right? So maybe if we start here, we can use this as a basis. And, this doesn't have Silk Touch. Let's get Silk Touch pickaxe out. Okay, but what we could do, actually, is get rid of this, and get rid of you, and get rid of all of you. I think that's not enough, but it's fine. It'll do for now. And, then we'll get rid of you, too, and put you there. Boop, sorted. And you, stop stealing my Nylium, alright? Give it back. Give it to me. Huh? Come here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for my Nylium. There we go. I'm going to be breaking it again in a minute anyway. It just bothers me that they take it all the time. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out how, or trying to remember how I did this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut for a second, check my creative world, and then come back. So, let me do that real quick. And I'm back. Okay, so I went into my creative world just to check the dimensions. It's 16 by 9. That's not the inside. The inside is like, I don't know, not that big anyway. I can't be bothered to do the maths, but we are going to need a slightly big area. And like I said, if I'm going to cram this in here, I don't know how far into this we should do it, but you stop stealing my. Okay, stop stealing my nylium. Okay, you steal my nylium, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so going back to this anyway. Yes, we are going to put it right in here, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So way into the wall that way. I think I'm trying to figure out how to do this now, because I do want to do it right back here, right? So if we do it here, like if this is the back wall, right? And the bottom part of it is down here, right? Like I've sorted out over there. We need to dig out this way a little bit. And let's get some netherrack, because that's going to be our filler block. So this is going to be where the back wall is, right? Right here is going to be the back wall. So let's grab this and fill this in with netherrack. Okay, so, and then this is going to be where the flooring is going to be, which would mean that, let's break this out real quick and break that one. So, this is going to be where that's going to be. So, I don't know exactly how far this way we're going to have to dig out, but it's fine. Okay, so, let's see, let's just dig this out a little bit more. So far we have got 4, right? We've got 4 blocks that way. So it's going to go like this. Now the door is to the right-hand side of this rather than in the middle, because I didn't like it. I wanted it to be slightly off-center. So the windows are going to be here and the door will be here. So I think we could probably do this like this. And let's mine this a little bit more and break these away, like so. Thought that was lava there for a second, but it's not. It's just our good old friend magma. Okay, so gonna grab these and grab these. Awesome. And this and this. And even these too. So let's have a look, shall we? Now, these are going to be nuzzled into the wall like I mentioned before, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But I do just want to work out where everything's going to be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how far here can we go? Like, around here, maybe? So if we dig into here real quick, destroying the lovely terrain, I know. But what we'll do is we'll also then come here and dig into this wall. And hopefully we can find the tunnel that we dug. Might have to dig a little bit more, but that should be fine. Hopefully we can have ends meet at that point. And let's see. Let's keep going. There it is. Okay, perfect. So, how big is this going to be now then? So, 1, 2... Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's going to have to go out one more block, but that should be fine. Because what we can do is dig this out one more this way. But let me just double check actually that that is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm confused now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15. Okay. So, this side is, there's going to be a little stop. Don't you dare take my Nylium, I will kill you. I'm watching you. Good. Okay. So, this is going to have, like, a basalt border. Not border, but, like, I don't know. It'll make sense eventually, I promise. Question is, how do I want to do this now? We're going to have this bit open anyway, I know that much. So, instead of doing this, what we could do is, it's 16 by 9, but this is going to be where that is. So, oops, didn't mean to press that. We could bring it out, so I believe it's 5 on the inside. So it's going to be like this. No, that's 4. Yeah, that's 4. It needs to come out one more. There we go. So this is how big the actual inside is going to be. And, yeah, what we could do is, this is going to be where the border is, right? So it's going to be like this, and the border is included in the 16, so hopefully it should be fine. But then, what we're going to be doing is, there's going to be, like, it'll make sense when I do it, but there's going to be, like, a patio bit. It's not going to be a patio, but it's, just watch, okay, and you'll see. Okay, but let's take these back out. I'm gonna get working on this because it's been 47 minutes of just exploring this episode. So, let's see. Let's bring these up like this, and these are gonna be our temporary blocks, and then these are gonna be 2, and this is where the door's gonna be. The door's gonna be here, and then this is, yeah, still gonna be 2, and then it's gonna be 2 more, but these are going to be like this, and then this one is going to be a window, I believe. So the window is going to go 2 long, I'm pretty sure, like this, and then there's going to be another window there, and I think it could look nice all nestled in there. So I'm going to get working on this, probably going to finish it, and then show you guys the finished product. So I'm going to get working on that, and I will see you all when I finish that. So, welcome back. It has been about 20 minutes, so this isn't the final product, but it is close to it, I guess. I need to gather up some more of this, you know, so that I can finish the inside, so I can finish these walls bits, and I need to gather some more of this too, because this needs to be stairs, not full blocks. But you can see where I got the inspiration from that image that I showed earlier, or hopefully showed earlier. Hopefully I'll remember to do it. But you can see where the inspiration came from, and you can see where it came into play. And I mentioned earlier that I wanted to give it a slanted roof, right? And I did that. And I had it so that it's gone into the wall, so it kind of looks like it was built into the surface. I will terraform this up to make it look a little bit better than it currently does. I didn't mean to fall off, but oh well. I will terraform this a little bit and stuff like that, but I think, to get started, I mean, I think it's pretty good, considering we're going to be stuck in here until we can get enough obsidian to get out, but I mean, all in all, I think this isn't terrible for a start little shack, considering we don't need to sleep anyway. We're pretty set. We'll get a respawn anchor, put it in one of these corners or something, and I think it'll look very, very cool. So, yeah, I think that's all. I mean, other than this, actually. There's a little walkway area. Originally, this was going to be a balcony, because I planned to have it, like, out in the open, but I think it's better this way, built into the mountain. But then we still have this little walkway bit here, where we could have some stuff stored or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe a basement or something like that. But I think considering it's new blocks, and I don't really know what goes with what, and that's why I had to take a lot of inspiration, but I think it turned out okay. Now, when we eventually can go back to the overworld, I will put glass in those windows, because I forgot to bring any with me, so we will do that once we get back. I mean, I love the dinosaurs. I love the dinosaur noises that keep going off every 10 minutes. I really... Well, it's not even 10 minutes. Every 5 minutes. I love it. I don't. But anyway, I think this is a decent start, especially considering I lost everything outside of the episode. I think this is an okay start. So, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure you stick around for the next one, which will be out very, very soon. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!